whatever the things that you have learned today, you have to take this and you have to spread it to as many people as possible. In our generation, we don't see that seriousness. They all want to make money and just get away. So habits is a real thing. And that's why we have a saying that the quality of your life is based on quality of your habits. There is a concept called LLL concept. So I have so far read actually more than 200 books. In our Kerala, the normal criteria, the normal routine is that we will pour some acid in their face. This is they have really helped me to become a better person. Who are listening to this podcast, I would like to say is that
Hello and welcome to another brand new episode of Far From Home Talks. Today, I'm taking a slight detour in my podcast conversation, and usually I have conversations with student immigrants who are coming from their home country to a different country like Canada for their studies and work, and they share their experience with me. Have interesting conversation with many interesting people from different parts of the world, like China, Nepal, and Brazil. We live in inclusivity, and that's why I talk to a lot of people from different cultures. And I like to expose myself to new cultures, and that's why I believe this podcast can be a good medium for me and you to like meet with a lot of new people from different countries. I'm 100% sure that today's episode you will like it, and make sure to like this video. After watching the whole episode, give your feedback and suggestions in the comments down below so that I can get motivation from you guys to do better content and bring better guests in the podcast. If you don't like to watch long form content, I get it. For that, I have short clips of the whole podcast episode in this channel. You can go to my shorts page and there you can see the short version of the podcast episodes. And subscribe to my channel as well so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. You can also listen to my podcast on Spotify and follow me there as well. I know today's guest is a bit different. I know this guest from the college that I used to go uh, back home in India. He used to teach uh, taxation and other subjects in when I used to go to that college. And actually, at first, I used to hate tax, the course tax, because like I feel that when we are adults, that it is already too late to learn about this because we have already too much stuff to figure it out in our life. That was a long introduction, I know. So today's guest was a guest lecturer in my college in Kerala, and he has been a lecturer across several colleges in Kerala, and he is currently doing PhD or Doctor of Philosophy for those who don't know. Moreover, he is a trainer and motivational speaker across several venues and events, and that is the sole reason why I wanted to bring him to this podcast. This long introduction is worth the time of this guest. So let's just welcome Justin P. James sir to this podcast. Yay!
thank you so much, Ilan. Thank you so much for the opportunity, first of all.
No worries. I wanted you to be the guest of this podcast for this episode. And how are you?
So actually, after completing my teaching career, actually I was teaching for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And after that, I joined for PhD, and it's been 2 years. I have completed PhD for 2 years actually right now.
Yeah.
So far the journey was really amazing. It is an entirely new area for me,
Okay.
research and everything. Along with that, I have to go through all these training sessions and all these things, and it's a great experience. And I think this podcast is another level of experience because it is my first podcast ever.
Okay.
And I believe it's going to give me a lot of lessons too. We can share a lot of things. Actually, uh, it's like uh, I used to teach you.
Yeah.
Now you are now in your platform, and it's a great thing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be part of your this venture,
Yeah.
and I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you for coming again. As you said, you go to several motivational talks and like events. I saw on your Instagram post that you went to Rajdhani Institute of Technology and
Yeah,
yeah,
engineering,
Rajdhani
but that
Engine. Yeah,
yeah, certainly as a TED Talk.
yeah. So there they had a TEDx event there, and were you attending the event, just attending the event, or were you the speaker as well?
Actually, I was attending the program. Actually, I tried a bit to give a
Yeah.
speech right there,
Okay. Okay.
but it was not happening because they are really already assigned some sort
Oh
of
yeah.
speakers.
Yeah.
So I didn't have an opportunity, but it is a great opportunity to listen to those speakers
Listen.
first of
Yeah.
all, and it's a
Yeah.
great experience
Yeah.
to listen
Listening
to the
to
TED Talk.
them live is very like
Yes, the
yeah.
ambience and everything is entirely different. It's so
Yeah,
good.
I saw your reel like not just speaking, like there are several events like dance and music and everything.
Yeah, yeah, it is included with many other cultural activities.
Yeah.
This dance, music, magic, and everything is it's a whole package actually.
Yeah.
And but I have never seen these cultural programs in YouTube in
Yeah,
the
yeah. I have
TEDx
only
channels.
seen,
Yeah.
I have also seen the like the talks and speeches.
Yes, but I think it is also
They should
included by these
include, yeah.
cultural activities
Yeah.
also. Maybe the some reason they are not posting it. Maybe it is for maybe the TEDx is actually looking for uh,
Only the talks.
branding it as an educational content
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, maybe.
area. So that's why maybe they are not putting it in YouTube
Maybe.
also.
I want to talk something about motivation or like self improvement. I have four factors, four or five factors, and I'll talk first relating to success. So, what is your definition of success according to you? And yeah,
So according to me, I will say that each and every person should create their own definition for success.
yeah,
So I think for me to take classes and this traveling and this training session is actually making me really happy.
yeah,
And it may not be the same criteria for another person. It
yeah,
could be different.
yeah,
Yeah. So each and every person should, define their own success. That is a major concern regarding the youngsters also,
yeah,
because they are actually what they are doing is they actually comparing their life with someone
yeah,
else's.
yeah,
Yeah, they want to implement their success as
themselves, yeah,
so that need to be changed. They
yeah,
have to define their own talent. They have to
yeah,
identify their own
yeah,
talents and excel in that. So
yeah,
success is something that will make you happy.
yeah,
That's the end point. Will make you happy. So
yeah.
this training and everything is actually making me happy, and I think that's a definite definition of a success.
I think that the current generation is too addicted to social media algorithms and our like for example Instagram. When we scroll through the reel section here, TikTok is also popular.
Yeah.
So we can see another person, their life, their fancy life, and we think that oh they are having something fancy, and we think that we are missing out something or like we are not capable of that thing. We become sad
Yeah, that
watching
is
that.
right.
I feel that that is really wrong because you're comparing your life to themselves. They've gone through that phase before, or like they
Yes.
have been privileged to get that opportunity, but not everybody is in that path. So everyone has their own definition of success. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you say.
That is very true. We cannot judge a squirrel based on a fish. That is the
Yeah,
main thing. Each
yeah,
one of them have their own. talent and everything.
So, what are the key habits or routines that you believe that are essential for achieving long-term success?
Wow, that's a great thing that you asked that question because see, one of the main criteria to become a successful person is obviously the routine that a person
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
So the main difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is their habits. Yes. If you look at, I normally say this thing in my classes also.
yeah.
If you look at the most successful persons, all of them have a common habit, and that is reading. And I
Yeah,
always encourage people to read, students to read.
yeah,
Normally, uh, only 2 to 3% of the students are actually engaged in reading when we go
yeah,
to a class.
yeah,
So that is a major no. We have to start reading a lot of books that will help you to achieve or get to know more things.
yeah,
See, I would like to share one thing.
yeah,
Once I have encountered with a motivational speaker, and I was listening to his session,
yeah.
and he's actually giving statistical data, and he
Okay,
was actually telling me that we know 10% of the things that we know,
okay,
okay, and there are 5% of the things that we know that we don't know. Are you following me? There are
5%.
10% of the things.
Yeah,
There are 10% of the things
yeah,
that we know that we know.
okay. Oh,
For
okay,
example,
okay, yeah,
how
okay,
to
okay,
drive.
okay,
Yeah, I know how to drive. That means I know that I
yeah,
know. There are
okay,
10% of the things
yeah,
that I know.
okay.
And there are 5% of the things that I know that I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 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 understood, yeah,
And there are 85% of the things
okay.
that I don't even know that I don't know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
That is the main issue regarding most of these students. So
yeah,
if we want to, tap into that 85 percentage, I
yeah,
think reading is the first step,
yeah,
right? It may help you to get to new knowledge, like
yeah,
how to improve your communication,
yeah,
how to improve your habit.
yeah,
I most of all I recommend this book called The Atomic Habit.
yeah,
Maybe you have heard about it.
yeah, yeah,
Atomic Habit. All these books should be. We have to read these books.
yeah,
That is a major step. Number two is the fundamental thing is uh, we have to do whatever we have to do. That means we started my career as a public speaker
yeah,
when I graduate after my undergraduation, after
yeah,
completing my BCom,
mm,
without any prior experience or skill set or any sort of things. I started after my graduation.
mm,
Most of the students they have many dreams, they have many skill sets and everything, but they always dream, but they will never do.
yeah,
It's a major issue. So you have decided to start a podcast.
yeah,
There are many students who have a dream to make do a podcast. They want to start their own podcast, everything, but they are not able to do. But you have done it because you did it.
yeah,
So doing the things that we are dreaming is a
yeah,
fundamental step.
yeah,
So actually, these books and everything will help you to guide your thoughts to
yeah,
action. That is a major thing. Yeah, I fundamentally recommend to read and just do whatever you have to do. And one thing, major thing is that you have to be serious about whatever you are doing.
mm,
If you are doing a podcast, you're seriously doing it.
yeah,
I am trying to be a motivational speaker. I'm seriously doing it.
mm,
So whatever be the job, you have to be serious while delivering
yeah,
that particular job.
mm,
It's a now in now generation, we don't see that seriousness.
yeah,
They
yeah,
all
yeah,
want to make money and just get
Maria,
away.
yeah,
Yeah. So this is not going to make anything. See, if we are focusing towards money, the money always runs away.
yeah,
If you focus on your work, the money
mm,
always follows you. So you
yeah,
have to focus on your work. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, it always says, focus on your karma, not
yeah,
on your result.
okay, okay,
Most of the people, most of the students, what's happening is they are looking for the result. They are
Yeah.
not even considering the work.
Work. Yeah.
That attitude should be changed, I think.
Honestly, I'm not a reader. I don't like to read books, but I have read that Atomic Habits, not the whole, like a small, like a portion of that.
Some person.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it talked about like having those small habits daily. Like for example, we are brushing our teeth daily.
yeah,
We are just doing that when we wake up. That is a habit that we have evolved it from the childhood.
yeah.
And that is for our health of the teeth and gums and all. If we do everything accordingly every day and we try to embrace the difficulties every day, can lead to maybe a good result in the future.
Yes, definitely. So habits is a real thing.
Yeah.
And that's why we have a saying that the quality of your life is based on quality of your habits.
Yeah. Mm,
So make sure that all of us, the students or whoever we are, make sure that we have good habits.
mm.
It could be exercise, it
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
doing the job,
Mm.
work, reading, listening to podcast. So everything really adds up to,
Yeah.
your success. Habit is a real thing.
What role has failure played in achieving success in your life, and how did you handle it?
I love failure, first of all.
Yeah.
So if I have become a trainer right now, it's been my 7 years.
Okay.
And if you know that if it's been a 7 year, definitely there are going to be a bunch of failures.
Yeah, yeah,
And the thing is that success never teaches you anything.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's true.
You want to learn something, you have to
Failures.
fail.
Yeah,
And all these reading and all these podcasts, everything taught me you have to love failure.
yeah,
Seriously, you have to love failure.
yeah,
You know what really is happening is nowadays, even in schools or in colleges, we're actually giving a trophy for people who actually fails,
yeah. For failing.
right? For failing, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
as
Okay, okay. Like that. Okay, okay.
participation trophy
Okay, okay. Yeah,
and everything.
yeah,
But the major reason is that we don't want to hurt them. Right? We don't
yeah,
want to hurt the kids.
yeah.
So the issue is that when they grow up, they will
Mm.
not be able to handle failure because
Yeah,
they are,
yeah,
conditioned to, feel like a successful person.
yeah, yeah,
Eventually, will when they face failure in the real life,
yeah,
they will become depressed. They
yeah,
will feel useless.
yep.
So I really recommend every students, parents, teachers, and everyone to
Mm.
encourage people to fail. I would say I always tell my students that be a successful failure,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's a great lesson. So
yeah,
failure is a see if I'm see the one thing is that I was born in a small village,
yeah,
a small school, and we don't have enough exposure to speak English. So
yeah, yeah,
English speaking is a major criteria, right, in
yeah.
everywhere.
Mm.
So if I'm speaking right now in English, that means I have made a bunch of mistakes.
Yeah,
I have done many stupid things while I have when I was speaking
yeah,
English in the past.
yeah,
So that failure actually help you to improve each and every time.
yeah,
Whenever I failed, I've never been depressed. First of all,
yeah.
yeah, there will be some sort of sad
Yeah,
moments, but
for that
yeah,
time, like for the short time.
yeah, for a short time. But we don't have to cling to that
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
failure.
yeah.
If it happened, it happened.
Happens.
There's
Yeah,
nothing we can do.
yeah,
In Bhagavad Gita, there is one more saying that whatever happened is for the good, and
uh,
whatever is happening is for the good, and whatever will happen is for the good. Then
yeah,
there is no need to worry about the failure.
yeah,
We have to own the failure. That's it. We have to
mm,
move on with the failure. Take it as a pride to fail.
yeah, yeah.
We help your work. Yeah.
Failures and setbacks are key for success. Like we see
Yeah. Sure.
failures in a negative way. We should actually embrace it. We could have never imagined that that could have happened. Like for example, in my life, I've faced an accent that is a kind of a failure for me. Not failure, but yeah, like a
I was
miserable
actually
thing.
trying to mention your story, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. That was a miserable thing that happened in my life. And I feel that I learned a lot of things that made me to what I am right now. And I've recovered a lot from it. And that is the key for it.
Definitely. When I heard about your accident, I was really worried. Me and Marilyn Miss, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Marilyn Miss. We are doing PhD together in our
yeah,
college.
yeah, yeah,
We are in the same department.
yeah.
So we were discussing about you, and it was when I saw the picture about you in the bed, and it was really worrying. And after a couple of months, you are in Canada.
Nobody actually could have imagined like coming to Canada just after, like, not just a small accent, like maybe just a fraction like that. It was a major accent, like at
Yeah,
severe
sure.
injury. So coming to Canada after an accent in a year.
Yeah, most of the people, students may could have gone to a depression. Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
life is over and everything. But Canada,
My
it's a
parents
great.
actually told me that they didn't discourage me to go to Canada. They never discouraged me.
Parents.
They all, yeah, parents.
Yeah,
They
okay,
to,
okay.
yeah, they told me that if I'm able to go, then only go. If I can go, then don't go.
Oh, that's a great thing, actually. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, I think that's one of the key motivating factors for me to like get up from the bed daily after that accident.
That's a wonderful thing, man.
Yeah.
So I think definitely you're going to be someone in the future. Definitely that with that kind of a mindset, actually. Really appreciate that, actually.
So who has been your mentor or like who has been an influence in our life or your success journey and what you have learned from them?
Actually, I would say there are many people there those who have, played a major role. Came uh, towards this training industry or motivational speaker as a
Yeah.
motivational speaker.
Yeah.
The major motivation was, as I mentioned earlier, there was a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
And actually, he's from Thrissur, and his name
Okay.
is Nandulala. I
Okay.
think many of the students in Kerala have heard about his name, Nandulala.
Okay.
When I was studying at Mark Chrysostom College, Parandel,
Yeah.
this was the college was, where I was doing my undergraduation. And we had a session, whole day session of Nandulala. Because that's the first time I'm actually meeting a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
That's the first time I came to know that, oh, there is this kind of a profession also. It's a
Mm.
real wonder. And I really loved, public speaking and taking classes. I really loved that career,
Yeah.
that profession. And there is one thing that he actually said. After completing his session, at the end of his session, he said, whatever the things that you have learned today, you have to take this and you have to spread it to as many people as possible.
Yeah.
I think really struck me.
Mm.
And soon after completing my undergraduation, from the inspiration that I got from Nabdulala, I've made a little syllabus. I write
Yeah.
down little notes and everything.
Yeah.
I take it as a base. I went out to schools for begging. Can you give
Oh,
me a session? I for
okay.
many schools and colleges along with my friend. I know there was a
Yeah.
friend. I
Yeah.
took him down with me, and I went out there and begged for many sessions.
Mm.
And slowly, atomic habit. Slowly,
Yeah.
Alabama,
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
chance. So he was one of my real inspiration.
Yeah.
And another inspiration is always our life actually.
Yeah.
When we have certain setbacks, when we have a real situation that
Yeah.
there is no other option but to do this,
Yeah.
that life situation actually moved me into up to this level actually.
Yeah.
So if I am a motivational speaker or a trainer, the major reason is that Nandunan. the
Yeah.
motivational speaker. He's the main reason. And of course, my family, my friends,
Yeah.
everybody supported me. Actually, my teachers actually they have given me many opportunities. First class, my first session was conducted in my own school, and it
Mm.
was given by my class
Oh,
teacher,
okay.
IG Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she given me the first chance for. She devoted her 1 hour
Yeah.
for my session.
Mm.
That was my first session. So I have to thank every teachers also.
Yeah.
All of them supported me actually. Yeah.
Yes.
And I would like to add up to that is that I also, got many inspiration from many mentors through YouTube videos,
Yeah.
books,
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
That is a real thing. Some of my favorite personalities are Jim Brown.
Okay.
Jim Brown is one amazing philosopher. I really love his sessions.
Mm.
Tony Robbins. The initial times I have listened to his sessions. Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy.
Mm.
So all these persons have a great, influence in my life.
I have two people like who I like to mention to you and as well as to the viewers. There is a person called Sahil Blue. Talks a lot about motivation and he has a newsletter as well. And
Okay.
so he talks a lot about discipline and what to do to achieve good habits or like good success in your life. There is another one called Dan Go. He actually talks more into like health and habits. He talks more into exercise and that stuff. Like even if you are doing exercise daily now, it can help you in when you are old, when you are at 80. It can help.
Most of the people never choose a mentor. And it's also an
Mm,
issue. They
yeah.
don't have a mentor. So
Yeah.
as a student, we always have to keep a mentor.
Okay. Next we can. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
I have to ask you one question. What is your greatest inspiration to start this podcast?
So my current program has a course called multimedia production, and
Mhm.
in that we have to create a vlog, interview, and a commercial.
Okay.
And when I created that blog, and
Mm-hmm.
I myself had no jobs, I needed to do something productive to make myself busy so that I can improve on my skills. When I upload the blog and podcast on this channel, and I told professor that teaches us this class, he was actually very happy to listen,
Mm.
like to see that. And he said that doing podcasts actually like will give me a skill that a lot of people lack, that is listening.
Yes, true.
So yeah, that class and my experience of not having a job kind of gave me a opportunity to start a podcast.
Yes, I'd like to add up with that is that if you had never met with that accident,
Yeah.
you would have never started this podcast, right? So
Yeah, maybe
every
everything
situation
is
is
kind of,
actually
yeah,
connected.
yeah.
Yeah.
What strategies would you use to continuously grow and improve yourself? Or listening to this can also implement these steps to make their life better.
I always believed that uh, in every relationship or uh, any area or any phase of life,
Yeah,
self improvement is a crucial thing.
yeah,
Even if it is in a marriage life, in your
yeah,
friendship,
yeah,
or in your personal life, in your professional life,
yeah,
self improvement is a key thing.
yeah,
How can we improve ourselves, or how can we, uh, improve our skill sets?
mm,
And there is a concept called LLL concept.
okay.
LLL concept. And the concept says that lifelong learning.
Oh, okay, okay.
Lifelong learning concept.
Mm,
That means every person should learn something
yeah,
every single
yeah, yeah,
new skills, a new information, and everything.
yeah,
It will always help you to, sharpen your brain,
yeah,
sharpen your mind, your communication, your
Yeah.
ability, your efficiency. So everything is based on self improvement.
Yeah.
Most of the students are actually what they are doing is soon after they complete their college, they will
Yeah.
put a full stop to their
Yeah. Yeah. To
education.
education. Yeah.
And somehow, unloading all the burdens of books and they will
Yeah.
not read or learn
Yeah.
anymore. That is a major red flag. We have to change that. You have to
Yeah.
read every single that will help you to learn new things.
Yeah.
You can listen to that TED Talks,
Yeah.
a lot of, you know, uh, sessions, online sessions are there, online speeches, interviews.
Yeah.
All these things are to be learned. Number one thing is you have to learn a lot.
Yeah.
It could be, I would say, it could be any area of knowledge. It could be
Yeah.
communication. I would
Yeah.
say it could be dance. It could
Yeah.
be workout. It could be
Yeah.
magic. Be anything.
Yeah.
You have to learn every single thing. It will help you to, uh, you know, be fresh and energetic. Actually,
Yeah.
so number one thing towards self improvement is learning. Number one,
Yeah.
you have to learn new things every single day.
Yeah.
Number two is I would like to say that you have to have concerns for your health also.
Yeah.
Most of the kids are not worried about their health.
Yeah.
As you have mentioned earlier, if we take care of our health during our this age,
Yeah.
it will be a great benefit for our
Yeah.
future time,
Future.
or
Yeah.
maybe when we get into the
Yeah.
old age.
Yeah.
So we have to take care of our health.
Yeah.
If you don't take care of our health, it will be a great burden for our uh, spouse,
Yeah.
friends, and for everyone. So we don't have to create that kind of a mess. If we take care of us right now, it will be a great save for our money,
Yeah.
time, energy, peace of mind, and there is a lot more.
Yeah.
So second thing is you have to take care of your health.
Yeah.
Number three is uh, the connection with the relationship with your fellow beings.
Yeah.
It was a study which was conducted over, it took 10 to 25 years. Actually, I
Mm.
think,
Okay.
I don't exactly remember the year,
Yeah.
but uh, that study actually was conducted to know what is the real reason for human happiness. And you know what it is? It is human relationships. So we have to invest more time to make good relation with human beings,
Yeah.
your partner,
Mm.
your kids, your colleagues, your friends, your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever it is.
Yeah.
So you have to, build good relationships. That will
Yeah.
actually help you a lot for happiness and everything. See,
Yeah.
even if I have $100 million,
Yeah.
I don't have a friends who I'm going to enjoy with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have a family. What am I going to do with this
Yeah.
$100 million? So, a relationship is really a great thing.
Yeah.
As we are human beings, we are social animals.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
cannot be isolated. Definitely, there are situations where we have to be alone. We have to take
Yeah.
care of ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the end, we are human beings. We
Yeah.
have to get social. We have to have that relation
Mm.
that we nurture our happiness. So,
Yeah.
three things: first one is learning, second one is your physical health, and third one is your, the relationships. These are
Yeah.
the things that we have to take care of.
Yeah. And I,
So, what do you
I
think?
want,
Yeah,
yeah, I want to add to your point, like, like you
sure.
talked about relationship, and I feel like the crucial part to a good relationship with anyone, with any human being, it needs to be through communication, good
Yes,
communication.
yes,
If one person is not like communicating enough or like not reciprocating the what you are saying, you feel that they have no interest. So you just
yes,
feel a waste of time or like it you feel that we are just wasting our time to have like communicating with them and having a relationship with them. So we leave them alone and we can
Yeah.
move on to another person who is a much better, who
Yes.
can be a much better communicator.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
Okay.
So in that way, both of the spouse need to be, smart
Yeah.
and sharp. That is a crucial thing. Most of the relationship, uh, maybe when we look at the Indian scenario, most of the female character is always in the house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the problem with this thing is this that they will never learn something new. They will not be
Yeah.
updated about the new technology
New
and everything.
technology.
So they
Yeah.
will be backed out.
Yeah.
So the male character is always going around. They know the new technology and
Yeah.
everything. They
Yeah.
know they're always in contact. They know the how to behave in a public.
Yeah.
Maybe the female just doesn't know how to behave in a public. That's why most
Yeah.
of the moms are really awkward communicators when it comes to a public place. There are
Yeah.
certain situations,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This need to be changed. There
Yeah.
should be parity. Now, both
Mm.
of the figures have to have the exposure towards the new technology and updated
Yeah.
learnings, readings, and everything. That will help
Yeah.
them to, be sharp.
Yeah.
That will be a great, sync, and that will be a great opportunity for both of them to maintain a good relationship.
Yeah.
It's a major thing, yes.
I'll ask you like another question, and I want to add on to that after your answer. So
Sure.
my question is, can you discuss a time when stepping out of your comfort zone has led to a significant personal growth?
Definitely. See, when I stepped into this public speaking career,
Yeah.
it was a great, uh, you know, breaking of my comfortable zone.
Yeah.
So, being in a comfort zone is the least thing I will do.
Mm,
Today I had a session
yeah.
from morning 10 to evening 5,
Nice.
and I had another session from 5:30 to 7,
Okay.
and I went for lunch and we are doing this podcast.
Okay.
So, I never encourage anybody to be comfortable. You have to
Yeah.
engage in as many things as possible.
Yeah.
And I see these failures, these uncomfortabilities, these are the things that I really love. These are the
Mm,
things that will only add up to your skills, your
yeah.
knowledge, everything will add up only by choosing this uncomfortability.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have to break this comfortable
Yeah.
zone actually. And there is a saying, never choose uncomfortability.
Yeah.
Most of the people they're doing, they never choose uncomfortability.
Yeah.
But successful people always choose
Just yeah.
uncomfortability. That is so that is a choice.
Yeah.
There is I have recently heard it in a reel. And it's
Mm.
life is all about VCD.
BCD. Okay. What's that?
VCD. Yeah.
Okay.
That means birth and death. BLD. And in
Okay.
between, we have
Okay.
C. That is
Yeah.
choice.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
It
Okay.
is the
Yeah.
choice that determine your life. Right?
Yeah.
So you have to choose uncomfortability in order to
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah.
So if you want to become a good public speaker, and I'm dreaming about becoming a public speaker, and I have a desire to become a public speaker, if I'm not ready to, go out there and make it happen, it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It will take a great strength. It will take a
Yeah.
great, effort to do that. Actually,
Yeah.
it will need a great mental preparation also.
Yeah.
You have to make decisions like this.
Yeah.
Decision making is a great thing regarding
Mm.
this, breaking this comfort
Comfort
zone.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have heard about an author. Her name is Mel Robbins.
I've heard
Mel
it.
Robbins.
Yeah.
She's an
Yeah.
she's a author. There are a lot of videos in YouTube also.
Mm.
She once said that there's a rule called 5 second rule.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 second rule.
Yeah.
I think most of the people have heard about that.
I've
You
heard
have to
that the
make it.
5 second rule. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to make a decision within 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. If you are not able to make a decision within 5 seconds, you will start procrastinating it. Right. So you got an opportunity to give a presentation. You got an opportunity to do a difficult thing. You have 5 seconds to make a decision. If you passed that 5 seconds, it's gone. So you have to, uh, I actually follow that rule everywhere. Whenever I get an opportunity to do anything, I will say yes. Consequences and everything, I will, think afterwards. I will make the decision. Yes. If it is a good thing, why not? Yes. You'll think about that later. What will happen? See, you know, I wanted to be in this podcast, and it is going to be online and everything. And there are chances that we make, mistakes and everything. But who cares?
It's for us.
So we have to, break that uncomfortable situations.
I wanted to tell you about my stepping out of comfort zone, my experience. So back home in India, I used to be very shy public speaker, or like very shy to talk to girls.
Yeah.
I don't know, like maybe that accent kind of gave me like realization that I can achieve so many things. So when I came to Canada, I started talking to a lot of people, lot of girls as well in my class from different nationalities, not just India. One thing that I like to do is that I don't want to restrict myself to just Malayalis. I want to talk to more people from different states in India, from different countries. And that's why I have an episode with Shuya from China. I have episode with Shishar and Amit and Shitis from Nepal. And let's hope that I can maybe gather some other audience from other countries. Getting out of that comfort zone of staying in my home, staying in your home or like in your own state is like a comfort zone. You will uh, you will not gain enough expense or enough exposure to outside world. When you
True.
move from your home, that can lead to a lot of opportunities and um, opening up your mind to like so many new things or like cultures and everything.
Yes, that is so true.
What daily practices or routines help you to maintain discipline in your life?
If we look at my daily routine,
Yeah.
I wake up, around 5:30 to in between 5:30 to 6.
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah.
when I go to sleep. So 5:30 to 6. After waking up, I will read for half an hour to 45 minutes.
Yes.
After that, I will do exercise for 1 hour.
Mm.
And after that, I will be ready to go to college.
Yeah.
I will come back to college by 4 or 5.
Mm.
And I have my, home chores, how to clean my room and everything. I'll do that. And I have my second workout by 6. There's a 1 hour workout. Again, my second workout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll get freshen up and prayer and have dinner.
Yeah.
Spend time with my family also. And after that, I will again start reading.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I will spend, half an hour, 1 hour in social media also.
Yeah. Yeah.
After that, I will continue to do my research works and everything.
Yeah.
It depends upon the work. I will go to sleep by, normally I go to sleep by 12:15. If the work is really heavy,
Yeah.
maybe 1:30 or something. This is my daily routine.
Yeah.
I have the same thing every single day.
Yeah.
I never think about what I have to do today. I don't have that,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. Not like that. I have a set timetable for every day,
Yeah.
what I have to
Yeah.
do. So, and I choose my routine which are very productive.
Yeah.
So that's how I set my daily, routine and everything, which will eventually add up to great value to my
Yeah.
life. Brian Tracy is an author, he's a public speaker and everything.
Yeah.
He once said that you have to make decisions which have potentially great impact in your life.
Mm.
So you have to make a decision that has a great potential consequences in your life.
Like, yeah.
I know that reading could give you great consequences in your life.
Yeah.
So I have so far read actually more than 200 books.
Oh, wow.
Personally, my experience is that the person before that 200 books and after the 200 books is entirely
Different.
different.
Yeah.
It's entirely different. So it has a great consequences in my life.
Yeah.
If I work out every single day, my physique is going to look very good.
Yeah.
So it has a great potential consequences in my life
Afterwards. Yeah.
towards. So age, if I going to do a doctorate, it will add value to my name and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will have a consequence in my
Yeah.
life. So you have to set the your daily routine, your decisions that has a great potential consequences in your future.
Yeah.
And so we have to set your you know uh, daily routines.
Okay.
This particular podcast could bring a great impact in my life in the future also, like yours too.
Like I'm getting a lot of insights and a lot of value from this
Okay,
podcast.
thank you.
And what is the current book that you're reading? Which one?
I'm actually reading an interesting book.
Mm.
Maybe you have heard about David Goggins. Can
Oh
Hurt
yeah.
Me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Nice.
This is a book actually I'm reading. It's an amazing book. I
Yeah.
have completed only 25% so far.
Mm.
Actually, need to complete so fast. The last book that I was reading was uh, Read People Like a Book. It was an
Okay.
amazing book.
Mm.
It talk about non-verbal communication and
Yeah.
everything. It's a great eye opener actually.
Mm.
It's a great eye opener. If you
Yeah.
think that we are good at communication, read that book back.
Mhm.
It's a great eye opener. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have to complete this book. And I
Okay.
actually, like all readers, I have already purchased 10 to 15 books in my home. I
Oh.
have to finish that book. So I have to, whenever I get an opportunity to, when I see all these books, I will, it is like it is like a drug for me right now,
Yeah.
actually. Books.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I talked with someone, and he takes drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. And we consider people who take drugs as bad, like they are totally bad.
Yes.
All the community, and we had a long conversation. I realized that we shouldn't actually judge someone based on what we are already conditioned to. Let's say, for example, if somebody is taking drugs, we have a preconditioned notion that they are bad.
We should not be a stereotype person.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was a great eye opener also for me to not judge people based on whatever we have in our mind,
Okay,
because
okay.
all people are different. We consider the whole group as bad. If we have experience with the one particular person of that community, we consider everyone to be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The same thing was actually, said by an uh, author in Kerala. I'm not going to mention her name.
Yeah.
Uh, when uh, uh, when another author, a male author,
Yeah.
he is an amazing successful person.
Yeah.
Uh, he writes great novels and everything.
Yeah.
Literature. He has contributed many things for the
Yeah.
Malayalam literature.
Yeah.
And one time, people came to know that he actually drinks
Mm.
alcohol, and it became a great discussion among
Yeah.
Malayalis. Oh, he's actually drinking and everything.
Mm.
So this Malayalam mother actually said that one should not, judge an author like we judge a normal people.
Yeah.
If someone, a normal people is actually, consuming drugs or consuming alcohol and everything, they are ruining their life.
Yeah.
But these people who are in arts and all these thing, they are actually successful in life. They are, consuming this alcohol or something, these kind
Yeah.
of drugs, but they are not causing any harm to
Yeah. Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah.
So we should never measure the same, and measure these people in the same way as we measure the normal people.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. So it's very right. We don't have to judge people like we have seen somewhere else. It's very
Yeah.
true thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I talked to that person and he told me that he knows the limit. He knows his limit to what, like when to stop and when to like have it, the drugs. So he actually
Yeah.
knows when to stop. He is
He's
not
actually in
addicted.
control.
He is not addicted
Yeah.
like some people. So he knows
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
limits and he only takes when he wants, when he's in,
Once. Yeah.
yeah, and he knows when to stop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
true thing. We have to be in control of ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a true. How many picks you have to drink should be in control. How
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
all this. The major problem happens when we are not in control.
Yeah.
That is the main issue. Yeah. Very
So,
true.
what advice would you like to give to someone struggling to develop a habit of self discipline?
I would say be patient.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a long process.
yeah, yeah,
It doesn't have a destination.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Actually, it is a journey.
yeah,
It is a journey. You will learn a lot of things through this journey, but you will never get anywhere.
yeah.
But you will continually learn something new.
Mm,
One time I thought that I'm a great communicator and everything.
yeah,
But I soon after I read more books and I meet more people.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that I'm
No,
not the best.
yeah,
So self development and everything, all these things are, it is a never ending process.
mm,
And if you're struggling, that is good.
yeah,
So the thing is that you have to love these strugglings.
yeah, yeah,
You know, maybe you can struggle now or
yeah,
you can regret later.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
So uh, it is better to struggle at this moment
And then
instead of,
enjoy later.
yeah, enjoy later instead of, having a lot of problems
Later,
later
yeah,
in
yeah,
the future. To all my kids, students, and everyone, I would say that struggle a lot, do a lot of
yeah,
workout, do exercise.
yeah,
I know it takes a great energy and
yeah,
patience to get a good body and physique and everything.
yeah,
So you have to be patient.
mm,
So patient, being patient is a great skill.
mm,
The new generation, I don't think that they have
yeah, yeah,
that skill. They are very confident in communication and everything, but they are not,
patient.
patient. They this instant gratification. They
Yeah,
want
yeah,
everything
yeah,
the snap of their fingers. So it is not going to happen. All this
yeah.
actually, this social media and online platforms are actually teaching these youngsters to get everything instantly. If you
Exactly.
want to
Yeah.
get a yeah, if you want to get a new books, dress, and everything, you will get it through Amazon or any other
Everything.
platform
Yeah.
with a single click.
1 minute
So
delivery or like something very quick. Yeah.
yeah, so this is actually will definitely affect the brain of the youngsters.
Yeah.
They will learn that they will start to
Everything is
condition that
fast.
yes, everything is fast. So when they don't get their girlfriend,
Yeah. Yeah.
accept their love, oh, this is going to be a real issue. I will
Yeah.
kill her. Right. In our Kerala, the normal criteria, like the normal routine is that we will pour some acid in their face. This is a
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, yeah. Sometimes this is was the major news in the newspaper. We look at the
Mm,
newspaper.
yeah.
So these are the things that are really happening. So you have to be really patient.
Mm,
Enjoy the journey
yeah.
more than the destination. Enjoy the journey. That is a major thing. There
Mm,
are certain ups and downs, but patiently enjoy every moment.
good. Do you follow any diet or like do you follow any dietary practices to add up to your health habits? Yeah, as you said, you are doing workouts and exercises. Are you following any dietary practices as well?
Uh, I'm not a strict diet
Yeah.
follower, but I'll try to avoid sugar
Yeah.
to an extent. I stopped consuming this fruity all these
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
because it contains a lot of sugar
Lot
and it is
sugar.
going to affect. It's going to really affect your gut and your health. So
Yeah.
I started avoiding sugar.
Yeah.
Consuming sugar will fasten your aging.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to stay young, you have to, avoid sugar to an extent. I mean, I actually consume sugar, but to an extent, I will never
Yeah.
use it. I will start to avoid these
Avoid. Yeah.
chocolate cakes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and these things are. I really love food. If I eat more food, I will do more
More.
exercises. This
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
thing which was a, yeah. Actually, Jackie Chan once said that, "What is your diet?" He said, "I don't have any diet. I will
I
eat
just.
whatever I want. I will
Yeah.
run.
Yeah.
I eat 1 cup of ice cream more, then I will run 1 mile more also."
Yeah.
So
Okay, how do you ensure you maintain a good work-life balance? I know you are not working like full time, but you are doing PhD and you're also in the side doing the motivational speaking and all. But still, how do you maintain your like professional and personal life?
one thing, when we balance our profession and our life is that one thing is we need to have good energy.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
we never discuss about that. We
Mm,
should have good energy
mm,
to work for the profession and for our personal life also,
yeah.
right? So we have to break down your major task into a small uh, you know plans. That means if I have to do my PhD, I have 5 chapters.
Yeah.
Then I will decide for each and every day I will write this much page or I will do these tasks. So I
Yeah.
have that kind of a plan for every single day.
Mm,
And at the same time, I follow my daily routines
yeah.
and I engage in most of my, you know, commitments and everything. If I have to go to church and all these things,
Yeah.
I do that also. So
Mm,
proper planning is very necessary. It is the main thing. That's how
yeah.
we can manage this work-life balance. So
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen when I start my own family. I don't know. I haven't done that, but
Yeah.
planning is a major thing.
Major thing. Yeah. So you have talked about having relationships and connections with other people. How it has helped you in your life for your well-being, the community and relationship part.
Yeah. See, uh, friends really help you
Mm.
to light up certain dark moments.
Yeah, yeah,
Our emotional state is uh, you know, a basement for our entire job, professional, whatever it is.
Mm.
So when we see whatever be the situation, whatever be the your depression or whatever be the situation, if we hang out with our friends, we'll
It
be
is.
happy.
Yeah,
Yes, maybe you are talking about shit,
yeah. It
but
is.
it will make you happy.
That
That's the
environment
major
is
thing.
just everything. Like
That is very true. You will forget that you were depressed.
yeah.
That's the main thing. Yeah,
Yesterday,
there
when
are.
I was
See,
sorry,
uh,
when I was talking yesterday, I didn't look at the time, and like hours passed, and we were talking too much. We were talking so much about
yeah.
life. I didn't knew like we were like I was losing them. I had to go home as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we will never know. The time is
Yeah,
really going fast. And so that will really help you to, maintain your mental happiness.
yeah, yeah,
And my friends, now I do my PhD at St. Thomas College, Korancheri.
yeah,
And my friends over there are really fine friends. They are
mm,
super friends.
yeah,
So whatever be my mistakes, they always, never hesitate to point it out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I will try to resolve that issues.
Yeah.
See, they have really helped me to become a better person.
Mm.
When I say it really helped me to become a better person, I mean most of my co-scholars are girls.
Yeah.
And I had the opportunity to listen to their problems.
Yeah.
As we have said, we have only seen them from our perspective,
Yeah.
but we have never listened them from their perspective. So
Yeah.
the conversations that we had really helped me to, rethink about these human relations, the family, and
Yeah.
all these concepts,
Yeah.
and all these things. So these really added up to many, eye-opening facts.
Yeah.
So that is a major thing. So your emotional balance can be balanced over his friendship. A lot of see, we never uh, laugh out loud in our home. We
Yeah.
never
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
with our parents, but with friends. My God.
Yeah.
Recently, I had it's a great moment with your friends.
Yeah.
We will, uh, we will forget that. See, I'm a professor. I have that kind of a, head weight and
Yeah. Yeah.
everything when I
Yeah.
meet
Yeah.
the students. But when we are with friends, we are actually like kids. We can go back to
Yeah.
a state like kids. We can say anything. We can, tease
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So that's a great moment. It's a really happy moment, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I want to talk to you a lot like regarding this, but we have limited time and I don't want to waste your time as well. So, do you have any final thoughts or comments that you want to share that people can listen to and have extra like information to gather from this?
So I would like to tell all my friends, all my students, and who are listening to this podcast, I would like to say is that uh, never stop listening to good things.
Mm,
You will become what you listen.
yeah.
You will become what you see. You will become what you read.
Yeah.
And make sure your five senses listen, hear, and feel good things. If you saw good things, you will definitely read good things. And your mind is a precious thing. Your life is a precious thing. So never waste it. You have to, employ uh, proper strategy and plan and everything to make your life a successful one. Once Jeff Bezos said that hoping is not a plan.
Yeah.
So merely hoping for a better life is it is not a strategy or it is not a plan. So your about your life, you should have a definite plan. For that, you have to make decisions which you have, as I mentioned earlier, which you have a potential great consequences in your
Yeah.
life.
Mm.
Please note positive consequences in your life.
Oh, wow.
If you it will definitely have a great consequence in life. This is
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
So positive consequences in your life.
Mm.
Uh, Learn something new every day.
Mm.
Learn new language.
Mm.
Learn new skills. Meet new people. Travel more.
Mm.
Have more exposure. These are the
Mm.
things that will help you to enhance into a better life, to
Mm.
become a better person, and be be an open person.
Yeah.
Be a open-minded person. Listen to
Mm.
everyone. Listen to everyone's you know uh, their mind, their thoughts, and everything.
Yeah.
And always remember. Last one is always speak very politely.
Mm.
Always speak very politely.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone may be asking you a question which is very intimidating, which is
Yeah.
very annoying,
Mm.
but your response should be very
Clear.
okay. So
Yeah.
because yes, clear and calm. Because history will never remember what question is being asked. The history will only remember how you
Oh,
respond.
yeah. Nice.
Make sure that yeah, you speak very politely uh, to your wife, friends, or in any public places.
Mm.
We only have two eyes,
Yeah.
but there are thousands of eyes which are watching us.
Yeah, yeah.
So make sure we act accordingly.
Thank you so much, Justin sir, for coming to this podcast on short notice and taking your time from your busy schedule and recording an episode with me. When I planned to start a podcast, I messaged you, are you open to like coming to this podcast? And you said yes. And
That
from
is
the
a good news.
planning stage, I was very determined to get you on this podcast because I feel that we have like a similar connection or like not connection, like what you call similar values and yeah,
Single backgrounds and everything.
background.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very grateful that you came to this podcast today, and I hope we had good time.
Definitely. I want to thank you to Alan for giving me an opportunity to be in your podcast, and I would like to thank you for starting a podcast also, because
Mm,
it will really add value to many people,
yeah,
many students, and there will be an idea in every podcast that will add up to a
yeah,
better life for many
mm,
people. So I'd like to thank you for that also. And thank you for this opportunity also. And I really love to have more conversations with you. See, the conversation really get interested when we have good questions.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you have good questions to ask. So I think you are a good, you're a communicator also. And yeah, as you have mentioned earlier, you are a really shy person in the
Yeah,
classroom. I remember, but
yeah,
you are now firing it up. Really love
yeah,
that and good to see them. So
yeah.
all the best, Alan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, and I hope you guys learned something new from this episode. See you guys in another episode. Bye for now. Bye.
അതിനോടൊക്കെ എന്താ ഇത് 12 എപ്പിസോഡൊക്കെ ചെയ്തു തീർത്തെന്നൊക്കെയാ പറഞ്ഞത് കുറച്ച് മുമ്പ്. എന്താണല്ല 2 വർഷം പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് കാര്യത്തിന് ടെൻഷനും മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് വെറുതെ ആയി പോയി. ഉച്ചിടം മറന്നുപോയി.
But we don't have Almaju and Saredi.
Where is Salma and Sayeri? Can you answer?
Maybe
Shavasana. What's probable?
and Saredi will be like cutting in organs or anything. He is a doctor now. We should not call him Sri, Doctor Sri or Doctor Ramesh.
അല്ല രമേശിന് ഓൾറെഡി ഒരു ഡോക്ടറേറ്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ.
Oh,